Hey y'all, my name's Becky and I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me today, especially today. Today is our country's birthday. Happy 4th of July, you guys. Today I am joined in this awesome collab. It's a challenge, and it was a challenge. Made in the USA challenge, and it's hosted by the beautiful Barbara Jean. Age is just a number. Um, there's going to be a playlist in my description box, and I'll also have her channel separate with her link. And she come up with this challenge, and it opens your eyes to a whole lot of things, which I'm already aware of a lot of things, but like products that we use, it seems like everything's made in China. Nothing's made in the United States hardly anymore. And so this time, whether it was makeup, crafts, whatever you wanted to do, whatever, any kind of haul, anything like that, whatever you done, everything that you showed that you used for this challenge had to be made in the United States. And I love that. So, I'm wearing my festive shirt. And it says, heroes don't wear capes, they wear dog tags. And I couldn't agree more. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started, because this is going to be a little longer for me. I'm going to go ahead and use what I'm doing is a makeup look. And I'm just going to do a get ready with me using only makeup products made in the United States. And this is my Maybelline FIT. And I'm going to list everything that I use. I'm going to list it in the description box also. But this on the back is made in the USA. And I could not find any... Oh, before I do that, I'm getting ahead of myself, y'all. Before I do that, I'm going to use primer. And I'm using my Hello Fab Coconut Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. And this is made in the United States. So, I'm going to use a little bit of primer. And I'm actually going to have to use my hands for my primer and my foundation. But that's okay. It's how I used to do it actually when I was a teenager. I always used my fingers. I never used makeup brushes or sponges to do my foundations. So now, like I said, I'm going to go into my Fit Me. It's the matte and poreless. And I'm going to bring out a different mirror. This is definitely different, but I'm going to use this mirror. And this palette, my Cover FX palette, is made in the United States also. I'm just double checking. Yes, made in USA. But I'm going to use this. It's got a mirror in it. So this is an awesome challenge. It really is, because it definitely makes you aware of, it brings attention anyways, brings awareness to the things that you use daily. And you'd be surprised at how much stuff that we use in our everyday lives is not made in the US. But then you're also surprised at how much actually is. And this definitely makes me want to support the companies that do make these products in the U.S. I'm going to put another coat on. It's totally it's different coverage when I'm doing it with a sponge and with my hand. I've got some breakouts. But yeah, this is it totally is makes me want to go out and buy more products that's made by these companies. You know, support our companies that's producing these things here in the States, you know. I'm a strong believer in that anyway. I always try, if I have an opportunity to buy American made or something local made, handmade, you know, I always try to give my business to my local people, and I want to give my business to my country. And granted, I know there's going to be things that we're going to buy from other countries, but maybe just pay more attention. Make a conscious effort to at least try to buy more, you know. It's hard. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone. Not going for a real heavy look. Okay, dose of colors. I'm actually, my makeup brushes, I could not find any makeup brushes that were made in the US, but I do have these two little eyeshadow palettes by Dose of Colors, and they both have brushes that are in them. So I'm going to be using those brushes today for my eyes and everything. But I also, my Dose of Colors concealer, made in the US, and I am going to try to cover up some of this darkness and some of these blemishes. I feel like a teenager here lately. I've had so much breakouts. But I am going to, I love this Dose of Colors. You know, and when I first started using Dose of Colors, I had gotten it in a, I think it was my Boxy Charm. And really like Dose of Colors. And you know, now I like it even more because it's made in the USA. I really do. I actually just bought me another backup in the Ipsy pop-up sale. And I'm going to go ahead, I did have primer out for my eye, but I'm just going to go ahead. I put a little too much, so I'm just going to use what little bit of concealer I have extra on my finger and use it to prime my eye. Yeah, I put way too much on, y'all, but that's okay. I hope you will, I'm not sure, I know there's quite a few people that are doing this collab. I'm not sure of everyone. I do know there's a big playlist. That playlist is going to be in my description box, and check them out. Check out, you know, it's not all going to be makeup, and it's going to be crafts. There's going to be, I'm sure, clothing items, you know, hauls like that, and I'm going to put just a little bit more right here. I've got the worst case of adult acne. It's awful. But I'm excited to see everyone else's looks. And whatever else they do. You know, like doing crafts, it's going to be hard for people to find craft paintbrushes and such that's made here in the States. Alright. I don't know if y'all can see. I got a little blue. It looks like a blue freckle. When I was a little girl, little, my older sister was babysitting me. And I was a little bit wild. I was little, you know. Anyways, I fell down our stairs. She thought I was like gonna die. Poor girl. Because I had fell on a pencil, a lead pencil, and that is lead poisoning. It almost put my eye out. Okay, now I am going to set, I have no makeup brushes, but I do have my, not everything by Tarte is made in the US. I think most things are. I seen one thing I had that wasn't, but this is made in the USA. It's my powder. And thankfully, it has a little powder puff. So, I'm going to try to set. My face always stays oily for the most part, so I always try to set my makeup. I've done this ever since I was a teenager. It's been a long time since I've used a little powder puff. But it's working. It's doing the job. And this is honestly how, I mean, other than how I'm applying it, this is how I do my makeup. I'm doing it how I would do it any other time, except I'm just not able to use the brushes and all that good stuff. Okay, I got that done. Okay, I may come back to that powder, I'm not sure. I'm gonna set that out of the way. And let's see, I'm gonna do my Benefit Gimme Brow. This is made in the US. Okay, and I have good eyebrows. All I do with this, honestly, is I just darken them up a little. That's all I really do. Just kind of darken them. Give them a little bit of definition. Okay. That's all I do with my eyebrows every day, really. Sometimes I use a different brush, the thing to brush on, but I can't, so I'm just gonna have to use this one. Okay, I'm done with that, thankfully. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna pull out one of my brushes from my Dose of Colors. Thankfully, it's a dual-ended, so I don't know how well this is gonna work. I may just have to, I'll try to do it with my fingers first. Well, no. I'm gonna use this contour. Yeah, I'm gonna use the contour in this. I just want a little. Yeah, I might just do it with my fingers anyways. And that may not have been a good idea with my blemishes right now. I should have just skipped the contour. Not contour, but blush. Bronzer, not blush. Okay, I think what I'm gonna have to do, that brush definitely made it harder, but that's okay. I'm gonna bring out some more powder and try to just cover that up. Yeah, that's okay. Hell, I'm burning up. Okay, I'm going to use my Tarte. This is made in the USA. Yeah, I'm making sure. Yes. And this is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty. And I love this blush. And I'm just gonna okay. This is probably the one thing I'm missing is the brushes to do my blush with. Oh, got too much right there. You know, it's hard when you're used to using certain things, and then, you know, I'm gonna find me some brushes that are made in the US. I really am. Okay, I'm done with that, and I'm gonna bring out this again. I'm gonna try to smooth it up. Y'all, I'm trying not to take too long on this video. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll try to speed up some parts. Okay, now, let's see. Got that. Getting ahead of myself. Okay, I don't need my... If I was going to use the eye primer, I would have used my Elamar. It's made in the USA, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to go ahead. I'll do my highlight last. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and just do my eyes. We'll go ahead and do that. Some more highlighter I found was Ofra. I was going to use this palette from LA Splash. It's made in the US, but I decided I'm not using that. The Auto Balm, my little blush palette, that was made in the US. I just stuck with my Tarte. I like it. So I'm going to use this little Viseart palette that I just recently got. And it says on the box it was made in the USA. It's just a small little pan, or not pan, but yeah, pans. But what I'm gonna do is just try to make me a, it's gonna be a simple look for sure, because this brush, like I said, I have to use the brush for every color. And okay, sorry about that. Using the little mirror that's in this. Yeah, I challenge you guys that's watching, when you pull out something to use, no matter what it is, just take a glance at your at the label on the back and see where by chance it might be from. It's pretty interesting. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of the brown. This is the first time I've ever used Viseart. So I may have to use this little palette again at some point just to give it a fair, I'm just gonna use my finger and blend that. Give it a fair review anyways. Okay. Let me brush that off. I'm gonna use, what color? I'm just gonna use this pretty shimmer for the lid. Pretty. It's a very pretty palette. Okay. Okay. I'm going to use the little pointed part and do under my eye. Blend that out. I'm telling you, if your fingers work awesome. This is a nice little challenge. I'm happy I done it. It's good to be challenged occasionally. Okay, and I'm gonna take this lightest little color here, put it in the center. I feel like I got an eyelash in my hair, or my eye. Okay, that's all for that palette. Like I said, I'm going to list everything I've showed you. I'm going to list down in the description box. I'm going to use this brightener that's in my FX palette for my brow bone. Actually, add just a little bit more. Okay. And now, let's see. I need to clean that up a little better. It's kind of... Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use the highlighter that's in this palette too. And just give myself a little bit of highlight. Okay, I feel like trying to find my, there it is. I feel like I gotta fix this. Yeah. I can say I'm not getting the coverage that I would normally get. But that's okay. It's all good. Okay. And then I'm gonna use just a little bit more. Just hoping to clean that up a little. Okay. All right. That's all for that. I'm going to go ahead and spray. I'm using my Gerard Cosmetics and setting spray, and it's made in the US. Okay, and while that dries, I'm going to go ahead and do my lips. I'm not going to use a lip liner. I'm just going to use my Dose of Colors again. It's made in the US. My liquid lip. I'm just going for a natural, everyday look, like I said. Let's see. I'm going to use my Stila lip glosses. Now, not all Stila is made in the USA either. My lippies were not, but these lip glosses are. So I don't know if they've changed, but I'm going to use this one, I think. Okay, that's made in the US. Now, let me get me an eyeliner. I'm gonna use Charmer. Let's see what color this is. Yeah. Oh, it's not working good. That's okay. Just kind of wanted to darken that up just a little in the corner. That's all I'm going to use. Let's see. And then my trusty Milk Mascara. And I will be done. Oh. This mascara is awesome. I was happy to know that some of my favorite products, Milk, Tarte, Stila, Dose of Colors, some of those are my very favorite. I've always liked that Maybelline FIT foundation. It's awesome to know that some of my favorite products are made in the US, so I'm gonna definitely continue supporting them and buying their products. That's for sure. All right, you guys. Like I said, I'm going to put the playlist down in my description box. Every product that I have used here, before I put it up, I am going to list it in my description box, and that way you can see that it is in the US. I've showed you everything, and I've not paused it while I've got ready, so you know I've definitely used what I was saying. That's it. I completed a full face look, and I'm unhappy with a little bit of how my blush went on. Other than that, I'm good with it. Once I can find me some brushes that are made in the USA, I'm good. Anyways, thank you all for spending a little bit of your time with me today. And go check out all the lovely ladies that's in this playlist. And I do ask you one thing. Just appreciate the country you live in. We may not be happy with everything. No one's ever happy with everything. But it is our country. And if we didn't live here, we wouldn't be able to do half the things we do. We're very blessed. We are a blessed nation, a blessed people, and we need to appreciate that more. Happy 4th of July, you all. Love y'all.